This morning I came to have my morning coffee in Fuquan. We are in Guizhou province and we came here to admire the Gejing Bridge, which you see at my back. This is a very interesting structure because it stands still here since centuries, about 4 centuries is up here. Now we're gonna walk over it and search some point where we can take some photo of it. Yeah, follow me. We keep drinking coffee around here. Walking on these stones and touching them makes me feel the energy and all the stories that have been happening here. How it was built, hand by hand and stone by stone, man by man. Took them about 30 years to build this bridge up. Although you see the shape of the stones is irregular, the feeling you get is of an ancient wisdom, a powerful construction that wins the challenge against time. And even though 4 centuries has been passing, this bridge stands still here, strong and proud. In the inscriptions above, there is the story and the chronicles of this bridge. Although the first written documents, they date back to the Ming Dynasty in the 17th century, we know for sure that the process of construction started before that, in the Ming Dynasty. And exactly, we know that the name of this bridge, Gejing Bridge, is to honor the man who financed the construction. We are in the Ming Dynasty and it was so hard to cross from one side to another. Mr. Gejing decided to build up this bridge. It was a very hard process because the river was flowing strongly, the conditions were not friendly, and it took to the good people who made this work over 30 years. During this time, it fell down, they had to tear it down, they had to rebuild it. And Mr. Gejing finally decided to use limestone, strong material, to build it up, and in fact we still have it nowadays, still standing. There's a very interesting quote above by an officer of the Qing Dynasty, Mr. Xu. He basically says that, talking about this bridge of course, he says that it's important the process of building and rebuilding because it gives us a mission, a purpose, and it's important the balance of this circle of life and death as a universal rule, comparing it to the Chinese symbol, the wheel of the yin and yang. He says the balance in our life is the most important thing. And in my opinion, what I get from this, my personal humble opinion, is that it's important, this process, as a self-improvement for learning and to become hopefully a better person. This is it from Gejing Bridge, a very interesting place. You can enjoy the nature, take a hike, feel the history, imagine the stories of all the things that have been happening around here. We are in Fuquan, Guizhou province. Here is Frank, and until next episode, I see you. As usual, I invite everybody to protect the environment. These places are beautiful. It's our duty to keep them the way they are. Ancient bridge coffee this morning.